We are in 2024, ladies and gentlemen, and that means a whole new year of Sonic content. This year we're getting a bit more multimedia content, and the games are taking some time to cook, and I want to talk about that in the next few videos coming up. But today I want to talk about something or someone I think will get his time to shine very soon. Someone who has been noticeably absent from a lot of Sonic content last year. I'm talking about the ultimate life form, Shadow the Hedgehog. There is a lot of evidence that leads me to think that 2024 will be the year of Shadow the Hedgehog. So let's step into the new year and see why we will be seeing the ultimate life form more often. And guys, it is a new year and we have new goals. I'm trying to reach 20,000 subs by the end of the year. I know it seems like a daunting task, but I think we can do it. I believe in us. So if you guys enjoy the content or just enjoyed this video in general, make sure to subscribe because I really appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So first off, I want to talk about a small but very crucial thing that may help us out. So in an interview talking about Sonic Superstars, Izuka mentioned that Sonic won't show up in the game. Obviously, it's a classic game that's in the past. But he does mention Sonic 3, where Shadow will be playing a big role. But the big part of the article is here. Izuka says that we do want to create a game with Shadow in it for all of our fans in the future. We'll get to that later because it's going to be important, but for now, let's focus on that first part. So obviously, we have known for a long time that Sonic Movie 3 will have Shadow in it. We saw in the end credits for Sonic 2 that he has awoken from his ice chamber, and all signs point to this movie following the story of Adventure 2. So we already know that we're getting something major regarding Shadow because if y'all know the story of Sonic Adventure 2, you know the lore of Shadow runs deep. Meaning we might finally see Maria get shot on the big screen. Let's go! I love when children fucking die. But for real, it's going to be really cool to see how they adapt all of this stuff with Maria, Gerald Robotnik, the Ark. Maybe we even get to see a little bit of the Black Arms. But I don't know. Shadow as a character by himself is one of my favorite Sonic things ever for the story, the lore, and for his character in the Sonic series. And you can go deep down this rabbit hole that can lead you to question a lot of things. I have faith that they will do Shadow and Sonic Adventure 2 as a whole justice. Up next, we have the potential game featuring Shadow. Now, this is more speculative, so take all this with a grain of salt, but the evidence is pretty damning. So, this is coming from a leak from Zippo. Okay, now you won't believe me. Okay, well, that's okay. Okay. Alright, I get it! Listen, I understand Zippo doesn't have the best reputation in the Sonic community, but he's gotten a lot of things right. He's predicted a classic Sonic collection, then we got Sonic Origins. Before any gameplay of Sonic Frontier Cyberspace dropped, he said that every stage would be rehashed from gens, and lo and behold, we got Summer Games Fest, and look what we saw, Sky Sanctuary and Green Hill Zone. He leaked that there was going to be a Sonic Mania 2, but plans fell through, and then look at that, Izuka confirmed that they were working with Christian Whitehead, but then plans fell through. So he has been right many times, and just recently, his blog post was taken down by Nintendo. And you know when that happens to a leaker, that means they got something big right. That means he has to be on the ball, at least on something. Regardless, take everything here with a grain of salt. But he was back, and before his whole blog post was taken down, he said that in 2024, there will be a new 3D Sonic game. He states that this will be a follow-up game to something like Colors and Generations, so that leads me to believe that it's going to be another Boost game, but I'm not completely sure. He also mentions that it's going to be a much smaller scale game compared to Frontiers, both conceptually and lengthwise. It's being developed by Sonic Team with assistance from their new Sapporo studio, and the big thing, it's going to feature a playable Shadow. Now, this in itself is really cool. But can we really take Zippo's word for it? Well, let's look at the evidence. Let's go back to that quote Izuka said about wanting to make a game featuring Shadow. Well, this looked like this could be it. Secondly, the game is apparently supposed to release in 2024. So if all goes according to plan, it releases in 2024, then we might potentially see this game launch around the holidays, like most Sonic games do, like in October or November. Which would mean that this game would launch only a month away from Sonic Movie 3. Potentially, this game could be a tie-in game for the movie, or at least release around the movie's time. that would mean that it would not only benefit from the movie success, but also Shadow as a character. Shadow is already a very popular character, even without, if the movie ever succeeded or all that stuff. He is the second most popular character in the series, right? So this movie is just going to add on to his popularity. So that means when they see him in the movie, they're gonna want to go play the game, because guess what? He's in it, and vice versa. When people go play the game, they're gonna see Shadow and be like, wait, isn't he in that movie? They're gonna go watch the movie. It's the perfect situation for Sonic Team. So the 2024 release window makes sense. Even if they push it to like January or February 2025, the movie will still be fresh in people's minds, and people will go buy the game because of Shadow. It's like the perfect storm. It makes too much sense. So if this game comes out in 2024 alongside the movie, this might be the biggest year for Shadow that he has ever had, ever since Sonic Adventure 2 and Shadow the Hedgehog. And we also have Sonic Prime releasing in only a few days, which features Shadow as a prominent character. So we also have that to satiate us, before all this big stuff happens. And we can have more stuff coming down the line that we don't even know about. And there is one more thing that could potentially be on the horizon, but that is going to have to wait for another video. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe, turn on notifications, and comment down below what do y'all think about 2024 and Shadow. Do you think that this is his year? You think I'm making up bullshit? What do you think? I would genuinely like to know. So guys, we are in the year 2024. Happy New Year's once again. I have a lot of plans for 2024. I don't know if I want to make a video discussing them, or I just do it. But I have a lot of big plans for this year. I want to do some cool stuff with y'all again, obviously, like the contests. I have some personal projects I want to do. Hopefully it goes through. Hopefully it works. But if I can do it, that would be one of the coolest things I think I can do for this channel. One of the coolest things. I think it's really cool what I have in mind. I'm not sure, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully I can pull it through. But yeah, that'll be really cool if it happens. I think y'all are really gonna like it. If it does end up going through. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for today. Don't forget to subscribe. Once again, I'm trying to reach 20,000 subscribers. So if you guys, subscribe to your boy and do all that, I would really, really appreciate it. But that's all I gotta say for today. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye bye.